if things had never changed. Remember the day I saw my toothbrush was gone. I thought you forgot me so quickly. You told me don't be sad. Now I'm crying in my room all alone. Tears on the notebook, writing this song. While I think about you, about you, I still think about you. Tired of telling myself I'm not in love with you. So I tried to find love online. Took your advice, passed the time, and every face I see reminds me of you. Now I'm crying in my room all alone. Tears on the notebook, writing the song. While I think about you, about you, I still think about you. Tired of telling myself I'm not in love with you. And I still can't find the answers. Why can't I get over you? And I think I've had too much to drink, so I'll just tell the truth. I'm still in love with you. Strawberry sheets on your bed. 6 months of dreaming of you. What could we have been if things had never changed? Remember the day I saw my toothbrush was gone. I thought you forgot me so quickly. You told me don't be sad. Now I'm crying in my room all alone. Tears on the notebook, writing this song. While I think about you, about you, I still think about you. Tired of telling myself I'm not in love with you.
Maybe I could be a solace. Maybe I could be something more. Well, baby, it's always summertime. When I'm with you, that's not a lie. Well, maybe you could be my solace. only 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 내 맘 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summertime. 얼어붙을까봐 계속 서있어 계속 붙어있어 많은 사랑 노래들 이런 뻔한 가사를 쓰지만 다른 노래와는 달라. 너를 위해 쓴 게 아니잖아. 선물이 된 노래야. 특별해 well, maybe you could be my side. 네 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다. 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. It's only bright when you are here. Seasons come and go, but I don't want this one to go. Would you say you'll stay? 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. 가슴이 터질 듯한 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습하는 나. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summertime. could be your solace. Maybe I could be something more. Well, baby, it's always summertime. When I'm with you, that's all I. Well, maybe you could be my solace. only 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다. 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습한다. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summertime. 얼어붙을까봐 계속 서있어 계속 더있어 많은 사랑 노래들 이런 뻔한 가사를 쓰지만 다른 노래와는 달라. 너를 위해 쓴 게 아니잖아. 선물이 된 노래야. 특별해 oh, maybe you could be my solace. only 말투가 날 위로해. 내 심장이 막 두근두근 터질 것 같아. 눈이 마주칠 때면 미쳐가. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다. 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가 돌아볼 때마다 고백 연습한다. I just wanna make you mine until the end. My summer ends. When you're on the side, life ain't so don't go. It's only bright when you call the air. Seasons come and go, but I don't want this one to go. Just say you'll stay. 매일 밤 가슴이 터질 때다. 너도 날 똑같이 사랑해줄래. 네가
you hear this song? The way